Hey team, George here again. I appreciate all the effort you're putting into class. I know it is not the only thing tugging at your time. So let's jump in and look at week two. Uh, week one, I'll have your feedback to you. My goal is Tuesday, but give me till Wednesday. I'll get you all your feedback at least. But I'm shooting for Tuesday unless something odd gets in the way. So this week, Wednesday, your initial discussion is post is due on four key issues. So as we look at this, you're going to look in Chapter 5 of Developmental Disabilities, and you're going to look at the Surgeon General's call to action to improve health and wellness. Uh, for obviously, we're looking at persons with disabilities, and the document addressed four key issues. So here's your response, and it's going to be 3 to 4 paragraphs, and it's going to be how so your perspective of how you understand those four key issues outlined um, by the Surgeon General. So take time to just sort of process it. And what I do for that personally is I read it, I let it process, then I generally have some ideas, thoughts that come in, then I look at it again, just kind of gloss over it real quick to see if I read something in there that was not there or missed something when I was reading it, because you know what, it happens. I do it. That's why I want to pass that tip along to you, because I do that quite often. That's why I go back and just sort of take my initial read and go back and just give it a cursory look to make sure that I'm thinking in the right direction, if you will, for lack of a better term. So that's our discussion, the four key issues. The earlier you jump into that, the better discussion we get to dive into. So do that as soon as you can. Then we have our week two reflection, of course, and in the week two reflection, you're going to be looking at chapter 2 of negotiating the social borderlands, and you have these questions right here. So, what do you think about David? What's your first impression? So, this is what I call a gut instinct. So, what's your gut tell you about David? And then here's one of the key questions: how are those impressions influenced by the responses you see of others within David's life? So, in other words, what that is asking us to do is that's asking us to actually dive a little bit deeper and see how these social constructs, remember, we were talking about social constructs a lot in our discussions last week, how that affects the way we feel. So, we don't even really know how it affects us until we take the time to reflect. And that's what this question is really trying to get at. It's helping us to get that deeper understanding of, okay, I see this, but these people feel this way, and they have a certain social construct. How am I affected by that in the way that I see this person? So that's a deep question there for me. So take time to reflect on that and just um, enjoy what you come up with, because we're going to find flaws in ourselves as well, the way we look at things, and how we're influenced by society and everything else. And that's okay, because we're on the journey of discovery where we're finding out stuff about ourselves too. And to me, that's a big deal in that one. And then our signature assignment research. So, week 4, we're going to have our annotated bibliography due. So just continue to work on that. I'm going to post probably Monday. I'll post more deeply on the signature assignment research and all the annotated bibliography, and I'll give you a link to Purdue OWL, as well as this right here for the annotated bibliography is well written and easy to follow as well. So um, I will do that. I have a template that you can use or choose not to use. That's up to you. It's absolutely okay. So I look forward to our discussions. I appreciate the level and the depth that we went into with the discussions last week. And I think we're even going to dig deeper this week. So have a fantastic week, and I look forward to seeing you on the discussion boards.